Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a 2-in-1 video, I guess. I am here to talk about the page count reading challenge and share with you guys the next few books that I plan on reading. So basically, I was going to actually film this, well, I'm filming this on Saturday and I was going to post it on Sunday, but I'm like, the page count reading challenge starts on Monday. So you're getting 2 videos from me on Saturday. I'm going to post this as soon as I'm done filming it. So basically, the page count reading challenge, for those of you who might not know or who might be new to my channel, is something that I do every month. And it is a challenge, essentially as it sounds, to try and read as many pages as you can or as you want to within a week's time period. There are different tiers, if you will, in terms of goals. You can do 1,000 pages, or you could do 750, 500 pages, or 250 pages. Or you can make up your own personal challenge. If you want to say, oh, I'm going to try and read 2,000 pages, you can. Or if you're like, you know what, it's going to be a busy week, I'm going to try and read 50 pages. All of that is perfectly acceptable, whatever you want to do. My Discord is linked below, so do feel free to please check that out. There will be a place on there that you can talk to us. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Where you can talk with us and share with us how many pages you're reading, any books that you're enjoying during the challenge, anything at all like that. So this challenge is going to run, I want to make sure I get the dates right, so bear with. Just let me pull up my calendar here on my tablet. It is going to run from the 25th, which is this coming Monday, until the 31st. So it's the entire exact last week of the month. And the reason I do it at the last week of the month is because I know a lot of people are trying to, finish all the books that they have had lingering on their reading shelves or books that they've been reading during the course of the month and they kind of just want to get to them, or what have you, try and finish off those books. So that's why it's for the last week of the month. So do let me know in the comments below, will you be joining us? How many pages are you challenging yourself to? I always challenge myself to 1,000, and I think last month was the first time I actually hit my goal. And I'm going to try and go for it again this month. So we shall see how that goes. But anyway, that is the page count reading challenge. If you guys have any questions, comments, please just post them in the comment section below, and I promise you I will get to them. Now, I asked in my video that went up earlier today, which I filmed last night, about showing you guys the next few books that I plan on reading. So I decided to do that now, and just I know the page count reading challenge videos can be short, so I thought if I could do a 2-in-1, that would kind of work really well. So basically, what are the next 3 books I'm reading? Because I had a stack of 5, but I finished The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. I'm currently reading The Catch by Amy Lee, so there are 3 others. So when I'm done these 3, or when I'm reading the last of these 3 books, I will do another one of these videos with like the next 5 books I plan on reading. And that's pretty much how this is going to go. Those are going to be like my TBR videos, if you will. And it is subject to change, even those books, because by the time I get to one of them, I might be like, oh, you know what? I don't feel like reading this one anymore. So that's a thing. So the first book, I did talk about some of these not long ago, or one of these at least, but one of the ones on the 3 more that I plan on reading is Coyote Lost and Found by Dan Gimmenhart, which is the sequel to The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. So this is a middle grade novel. I grabbed this one from the library not very long ago, and I think a week ago, and I am really looking forward to getting to it. I think it's going to be really fun. Like I said, I just finished last night rereading the first Coyote Sunrise, and I love that book. I gave it 5 stars again. So that's a bit of a sneak peek for me for tomorrow when you guys see my reading vlog for today. And yes, it is a true vlog. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, so this is one of the picks on my 3-book list, or my next 3 books, if you will. And then the next one is actually one that I picked up at random at the library. So I went, and I seem to be in a mood to reread, because 2 of these books are rereads. Excuse me. So I think because one of them I really, really loved, and I want to reread through the series, so I want to restart it again. And the other one, I kind of want to re-experience it, because I didn't particularly love this book. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But I listened to it on audio, and I think this part of me now wants to kind of revisit books that I primarily listen to on audio to see what I think about them you know, now in physical or like reading them as a physical book or an ebook. So I was perusing the shelves at the library when I picked up the copy of the other Coyote Sunrise, the first Coyote Sunrise book, and I saw this one. And you can't leave the library with just one book. It's a rule. You have to have at least two. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. You can't just go in for one book. So the book I will be getting to is The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. So this is a little fantastical. It was fun. It was fun. It was a little weird, but it was fun. Again, I didn't particularly love it, but again, I'm wondering if it's because I really do think that I love audiobooks. I think audiobooks are absolutely wonderful. I'm reading The Catch right now by Amy Lee, which I mentioned, and I listened to some of it in the car today on my way to work on audio, and it's really good. So I'm flipping back and forth, I guess, in a way. But I feel like if you listen to the book in its entirety on audio, I think it changes the book. It's like I don't know. It can, like I've said to people, Outlander. Outlander is one of my favorite books of all time. And if you have the chance, listen to it on audio because the audiobook just makes it so much better. But I think other books that maybe you're not as excited about, maybe not as excited about the narrator or what have you, I think it can change the tone of the book. So I think it's going to be really good to reread this one as a physical edition. I have, I think, the third book on my shelf. And so there's only 3 books in this series, and I would like to reread this one and then get to the next 2. So we have a prim and proper lady thief must save her aunt from a crazed pirate and his dangerously charming henchmen in this fantastical historical romance. So yes, I love the covers on these two. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So I saw this one on the shelf and I thought, let's go for it. Give it a reread. And my last reread of the week is an absolute favorite. I had planned on getting to this one weeks and weeks ago, but I never did for March Mystery Madness. But you know what? Better late than never, as they say. So I'm hoping to get to, or I should be getting to, Death by Dumpling by Vivian Chen. I was going to read Cheddar Off Dead by Karina Moss. I actually borrowed a copy of it from my library, but guys, I'm not in the mood for it. This is what's drawing my attention more. I'm just thinking like, if I'm going to read a cozy, this is the one I'm feeling like reading. Does that make sense? So I am going to go ahead and pick this one up. I do own a copy of it on my Kindle, but chances are I might go to the library in a little bit. Because I have books I need to take back. See, there's a reason for me to go. But I know the library has a copy of this in paperback. I'm really digging reading physical books lately. I think it's kind of a nice pace. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I just feel like I'm like getting back to my roots, like old school reading. But yeah, I am looking forward to this one. First in the Noodle Shop Mystery Series. And this is a great cozy mystery series. Again, books on audio that are fantastic. This one is really, and I know that this, because I know Sonia from Sonia with an I, she is not a huge fan of the narration on this one. Whereas I really liked it. So it's interesting to get those 2 different perspectives. So it's really up to you. And that's why, you know, audio is great, but can be polarizing a little bit, right? So anyway, hoping to get to this one as well. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. And you like the whole my next so many books to read part of it. And again, please let me know if you're joining us in the page count reading challenge and what you are challenging yourself to. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.